Well, hello, good afternoon. I made it. Don't ask me how. I'm gonna wait a bit because I am kind of early. Well, I'm not early because I had the biggest mess ever. I couldn't make it yesterday because I was drowning in work. Uh, and I was this morning as well. And then I changed my mind about the project I was gonna do. So, uh, yes, comments are turned on. Um, had to do a bit of a quick prepping, so and that made a big mess. So I honestly don't know if anybody made a comment yet, but I can't see them. So can someone please type something so I can check if I can see everything? Because I see three people watching until now, and it should show up. Yes, comments are turned on. Or maybe I can make a comment myself. Let's do that. Hmm. Oh, hi Sue. So it's working. Thank you so much. Now I know everything is functioning. Try to get a bit of this paper because I've been demolishing a book the last 20 minutes. I had exactly 20 minutes to pour my molds, print my papers, and demolish the book. So I wasn't looking very carefully at how much mess I made. Hi, Facebook user. Sorry, you have to give StreamYard permission to show your name, otherwise, I don't know who you are. But good afternoon anyway, and thank you for joining. And I don't know about you guys, but it is hot in this room. It's a beautiful day. We had a cool week, and the one time I go live during the day, it's hot. So I had my fan on. I hope nobody hears the noise in the background. If you do, please tell me. Then I try to shut it off if I don't melt. Huh? How do you mean? Yeah, I don't know how to get that up because I'm using Leanne's StreamYard. So let's pretend it's Sunday. I hope Leanne can forgive me. I don't know how I get that off. So and I need Leanne then to fix that. But hmm. Uh, StreamYard. Yeah, well, StreamYard is your best friend, they say. What if I go to settings? Is it virtual? I see virtual background. No, I'm not on the layouts. No, I'm not gonna mess with it because if someone is the best person to mess up the whole thing, it will be me. So let's pretend it's Sunday instead of Friday. So I printed my papers. I did a post this week. There's this new designer of printable papers, and I'm the lucky one. I got to try them, so I have the whole bag, and I printed them in A5, and I'm not sure which one I'm gonna use. Let's put the book aside. I got this one. I got this one. this, and this, and this. This is the one I used on the book. Yeah, that's why I don't mess with it so. We've got this one, this one, this one. And on this paper I printed 4 of them because I use Epson iPrint and I have the possibility to choose 4 images on one A4. And this is printable rice paper. So, what's the plan? I demolished the book. So we have a hollow book to play with. And it should be like this. I did gave it a bit of a coat of gesso, but then again, you know, what can you do in 20 minutes? It could be prettier, but you know, it's a Plague Doctor book that's from centuries ago, so it's an old book, you know. Uh, it should be a little wonky. That's a good excuse for messing up, but hey. So you have to forgive me about that part. What I wanted to do is that's why this isn't adhered yet, because I thought, well, why do I could myself do myself the favor of not gluing it down so I can put my rice paper first and then glue it down, because that's easier. Yeah, they're fun to make, but they make such a mess. So honestly, I have paper shreddings all over the craft room, and putting on a fan doesn't help. But then again, we will fix that later. Let's not make problems where there are no problems, because I have to clean it myself. So who will? I have to find myself some glue. Told you, I'm totally not prepared, and I called this part 1 because I am almost certain I will never finish this thing in time because I didn't prep. Hi, David. Oh, he's smart. He's watching without voice. That's a good option. Because then you don't have to hear all the nonsense I'm telling you. So let's start with the inside, because I think that's the most messy part. So I was thinking, hi Karen, good afternoon. Thanks for joining. I will put these on the back. These I will have to put on cardboard. I was looking for the lab. This one. This one. So I thought I would put this here. You know, that would make a really nice background for something. What will be something? Well, I honestly don't know. Let's go with the flow. We have a start, so let's do this. I didn't wash my brushes either, so we have a really big challenge today. And this brush I did wash, but it's like a rock, so that's gonna go in the bin. Let's try this one. Little misorganized. Not. So let's put him in like so. And then I'm going to layer on top to protect the pretty paper. And for anyone who wants to know, you can find these papers on Etsy, and the name of the designer is Crossroad Archive. And she did put on a second one back, and I could have chosen the easy way out and used that one, but then again. Hi Jen, how are you? So nice to see you here. I was just telling everyone I made a big mess with this book because I had to do it in 20 minutes, pour the molds, put some gesso on it, and well, all the other 100 things I had to do before. So we are a bit challenged today. And then this side. So I thought maybe I could do the wallpaper thing. Or do I have another option? Or I can do one of the city scenes. What shall we do? These are cool as well. What would you do? Hi Anna. Thanks for joining. So we do the wallpaper because without the wallpapers, because I can't put the bottles in the middle of the city scenes. That would be strange. So we do the wallpaper. And then I'm gonna put the bottles on some cardboard and then we cut them out and blah blah blah. Let's just take it as it comes, you know. Sometimes life brings you challenges. And then you can be annoyed or you embrace them and go with the flow. And we're gonna do option number 2 today. Yes. And we seal it. Oh, you're happy with whatever. You're easy to please. So, and now we close this one as well. And close the book. And hope we don't stick it together. I'm sorry, I'm terrible today. So, let's look at the front. So then I think we should really do one of the scenes on the cover of the book. I got 3. We're gonna make it an interactive one today. So we have number 1, number 2, number 3. Which one? Tell me. And in the meantime, while you're deciding, I'm gonna do the back. And I had something in mind for the back. I have way too many papers over here, you know. Number 3, okay. There's one vote for number 3 from Karen. I was thinking to put this on the back. And there's a nice quote on it. Time waits for no one. And I'm not going to trim off the edges because I will be framing this with either some clay pieces or resin pieces from a mold or something I have in my stash or some strips of paper. I don't know yet, but that's the plan. And for those who like to know, I am adhering my papers with soft matte gel by Finnabair, because that was the first jar I saw. Hi Rachel, how are you, my dear? I made it. Barely, but I'm here in time. Very poorly prepared, but you have to forgive me. It's crazy at work. I have to put in 28 hours, and I think I made 46 this week. I shut down the laptop at exactly to my time, which is an hour earlier, because when it's to my time, it's one for you. And then I had to eat because I even skipped breakfast, and then I had to prep in 20 minutes. I think it's cool. These are such nice pictures. Hey, Leanne, it's gone. I had your logo on. Hi, Sam. Yeah, well, it is Friday, but Leanne's logo was still on the screen, and I'm not uh, a digital wizard, so I thought let's pretend it's Sunday today. No, why not? But it's gone, so somebody fixed this. And then I think we're gonna put this one on the back because that matches nice with the background from the other parts. Mhm. I think I'm doing quite well for someone who didn't prep anything. Because normally I am a prepper. Can't help myself. Oh. Oh, thank you, Leanne. So today's Friday. It's not Sunday. You have to wait for another 2 days. Leanne fixed it and threw us back to reality. I'm so happy because if it honestly was Sunday, I would have to go to work tomorrow and I just finished. So that would be so sad. Yes. A time machine. No. You know, there. Everybody has those things in life they thought, well, if I could go back. But then again, everything that has happened to you made you who you are today. So let's leave everything the way it was. So I think I only had one vote for number 3, and then it will be number 3. Mhm. But this will have to be dry. Oh my. Oh, I almost killed one of my ravens. So I have to do a quick dry. Oh, no, I don't want that one. Oh, this one. Okay. We had option number 3, which was this one. Maybe I should scroll back a bit to see if there were any other votes, but I think it was only. Oh no, we have a 1 and a 3. Ha! So can please someone decide and not say 2, because then I'm in trouble again. So, let me show you again. I got one. Option number one. This one, I got two. And I got number three. Tell me. So say one or three and not two, because otherwise it will be undecided again. Phew. Let's take a break for a while. Well, thank you, Rachel. Decision has been made. We will do option number three. Okay. Let's take a last sip of coffee. So while I'm drying, show us again. And then you're gonna say one, and then I don't know again. So while I'm drying, anybody have any plans for a holiday? Who is leaving soon? Where are you going? I need some inspiration because my plans are, well, we couldn't do that. It has to be dry, otherwise it will be glued down to my craft thing. Okay, so I'm gonna show them one more time, but I can't have it that it will be undecided. Let's put the thing. I have option number one, which is this one with the orange sky. I got number two, and I have number three. And now I'm not gonna show them anymore. We will have to decide because I'm almost ready, finished drying. Come on. Maybe I'll find some piece of plastic to put under there. Then it will, yeah. Because you know, if I put it on this dirty thing, then it will get into trouble. So, but on this, it might stick, but not get dirty. Okay, option number three. We're done. So this was the easy part. And like I said before, I'm not gonna bother about the edges because there will be some kind of framing on there. So, and then it's fixed. Sometimes you just have to make life easy. I'm live for 22 minutes and I only made one brush dirty. Wow. Okay. Yes. Moving house. Oh, Karen, I don't envy you. I'm sorry. I hope it. I you know it's always nice when you find a nice place and but all the work and the packing and the unpacking and the I moved too many times in my life. I honestly hope that the last time I have to move it will be to a nursing home or my last resting place, but oh no. Moving house is really stressful, tiring. But then again, if you found a nice place you love and like and you will get to enjoy it after. That's the good part. Mhm. Oh, okay. And now we have to put something on there as well. We could even do this cute guy on top. That would be fun. Or we could, I got some other ones. Because, no, it's not that bad. Or we could take him and put him in the corner. Mm. Hey Karen, hi. This one, Jen? We have an interactive live. I think this would be cool. You will stand out. Yeah, let's do that. Okie dokie. So let's leave this to dry for a minute. So, and I hope this one will not go down on me. All right, cardboard. Well, this is a 300 grams watercolor paper. It's cheap. It's cheap paper. It's action paper. Hi, Michelle. You're never late, because this is fun, and you have to do this in your own time. And if it's later, it's okay. And if you think, well, I'm not interested, it's okay. Like I say, it should be fun, and it's no obligation. So, I could have printed this on cardboard, but I just honestly didn't have the time, and I just put in some printable rice papers and selected all and pressed print. Okie dokie. Maybe you can put down something for the inside of the book. Because I was thinking, this to the side, there's the book. Okay. Because I was thinking, we have this lab here, and I will put her in some. Oh, goodness. This has to go there. We're gonna glue that down in a minute. Because I think this guy is way too big. So that's why I printed one with a smaller version. So we have to do him. And we have to do some bottles. And we will see about the rest later. So here are the bottles. This is more almost dry. Well, hello there. We have Crossroad Archives who's watching as well, and that's the designer of these beautiful papers. And that's the fun part, because you can buy a lot of papers, but because these are printables, I can pick my own size. Most of them I printed in A5 and well, a few in 10 by 15 centimeters. And if you have a bigger printer, you can even print an A3 as well. and you can print what you need. As much as you need, whenever you need. And if you're thinking about printables, but you need a good printer, I would highly recommend an Epson EcoTank. Oh, I have an Epson EcoTank 7. I don't know. I have to look for the number. But those ink tanks really go a long way. I pay 30 euros for a refill of the tanks, and the last four bottles they I worked with them for, well, almost 18 months, and I'm not the only one using it. I'm printing a lot of papers. My kids print their school stuff, all the other stuff. So I think if you would like to print more, that's your best solution, because that's the problem with printing. Printers are not that expensive, but the ink is what makes it. The ink is what makes it expensive. So I will have to check for the number. I honestly don't know. And I have some challenges to get from here to the printer, because, like I said, I made this really, really, really terrible mess. And well, I have papers and stuff all over the place. Okay. So we want the bottles. Yep. And if you need printable rice papers, just go over to our friend in China and type in printable rice papers, and it will come up. Hi Shamila, how are you? So maybe I do this one as well. And then we can pick what we want and what we like. Normally I would have done this before, gluing them down, cutting them out, but like I said, no time. Cold in Cape Town. Well, come over here. It's hot here over here. It's a bit far to the Netherlands, but then again, tomorrow we will have, I think, 30 degrees Celsius, which isn't the normal temperature for the Netherlands. So I'll be in the shade with my fan, complaining. Oh, it's so hot, I can't stand it. Da, 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 da. Oh, am I gonna do the small ones? No, we're not gonna do the small ones. We're not gonna do that. How's my throat? Is it dry yet? No, it's still sticky. So I'm sorry, but we have to dry. You love it, Sam? Oh no, it's for me. No, no, no. I'm more like a 22, 23 kind of girl. when I can go out without putting on a jacket, it's fine by me. Oops, my edge is, well, that's kind of a nice effect. That's okay. We can leave this as is. Okey-dokey. Now I have to fix some of these loose bits. What is this? This didn't go as planned. Ooh, we have a bit of a problem here. Let's do this again. I'm going too fast. I should have more patience. Oh, I'm very much off camera. I'm sorry. Let's put a bit of glue in here. Those loose pages. Alrighty. That's what you get when you're not prepared. To do some damage control. Okie dokie. So when I open it, it will go to the other side again. So I need a bit of a thingy. Hi from South Africa as well. Facebook user, sorry I can't see your name. So tell us or give StreamYard permission to show your name on the screen. Do I have another one? Yes, I do. Okay. So this will have to dry for a bit. Are you following me still? Because I'm kind of jumping from one to another. Okay. this isn't entirely dry, but I'm gonna try to cut them anyway, and I hope the heat in this room and the fan will help me a bit with the drying part. I'm gonna take the easy way and cut off the flower, because I don't know about you, but I'm not much of a fussy cutter. I think that's something for people who have a lot of patience. I did pour some molds as well, you know, the Finnabair bottles. So we can use them as well. Hi Kim from South Africa, now I can see your name. Good afternoon from a very sunny, hot, teeny tiny village in the Netherlands. So I really should paint these edges, but it has to be dry. So in the meantime, we do some fussy cutting. And this isn't dry either because my paper is coming off. I should have a little bit more patience. Because, like I said in the beginning, I will never finish this in time. And then I have to ask Rachel if I can come back to finish this thing some other time. But, you know, still 20 minutes before I'm an hour on, so we got some time. And I am trying. This cutting, it just doesn't work. It's still too wet. Um, I will start on painting the edges of the book. Like I said, hip hop from one to another. And I will take a brown paint. I will probably be adding another color, but we start with the brown. Do I still have a brush? Yes, I do. Yay! Second brush. Wow. Yeah, well, Sam, to be honest, I got another paper pack from the same designer from Crossword Archives, and there's a lot of sunflower images, and I was planning on doing that because I would have made my life definitely much easier than doing this. But then again, I thought, well, you know, I really like to do this, so let's do it. And then I rushed upstairs, poured the mold, demolished the book for as far as I could. I think it's really fun to do these hollow books. I hate the part where you have to cut out the pages, to be honest. It is, you know, it's so much fun, and you can do a really nice clean cut, and you have like a book box. And I honestly didn't have the time to do a nice clean cut, so you know, this is from the, I don't know, 1500s or so. So the book can be a bit damaged, I thought. It's just a nice excuse to mess up, but hey, Uga, hi, how are you? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Just a teeny tiny bit more brown. Let's have a baby wipe because I was a bit too enthusiastic. Oh, they're missing in action. Oh, here they are. Let's get this bit off because that's a bit too much. Okie dokie. Are you dry yet? Please be dry. I'm just gonna start. And if the glue isn't dry, we're gonna get some cracks. Well, you know, that's a bonus. Ooh, 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 ooh. Did you see that? No, you didn't because I'm off screen again. You're nursing a cat. Ah, well, I'm sure you're an excellent nurse. Lucky cat. Okie dokie. Let's see if this is dry so I can get these things off. Ah, oh, oh. That's a bit sad. Almost glue it down. Oh, I have to. So, let's do a quick dry. Oh, here's my heat gun. No, you're an excellent nurse. I'm sure of it. You know, most of the times, what they need is some TLC, and I'm sure you can get that. So, don't say you're not a good nurse. Okay. So, I'm gonna take a breathe. I'm a bit hectic. This is so not me, not being prepared. How are my images? Are they dry yet? No, can't help it, they have to dry, sorry. Nothing dried in the meantime. I had an aunt who used to have a blind dog. He was always walking into everything. Ah, so, dry. Okay. I'm not gonna close it because then I'm really in trouble, I think. So I'm gonna put it around here, and I'm not being too careful about it because I will dry brushes with lighter colors, and so it's just so it's not that white anymore because the white annoys me. Alrighty, that's that. And now we have to do the cutting, the cutting. Thank you for putting in that link, Marcia. Good afternoon. I'm gonna try to do this kind of quick because it is really boring. I honestly cannot understand that some people find this fuzzy cutting therapeutical. It makes me nervous, to be honest. So, okay. Oops. Like we almost got him. And I'm really sorry, my dear Plague Doctor, but I'm gonna cut off some feathers because I don't have the patience to all cut them out. So I'm sorry, dear. Next time you will get to keep it. Not today. A sewing needle. Oh my god. Alrighty. So he will be somewhere over here. And then I was thinking, Oop, stay in. I was thinking just to put in some light bulbs. They probably didn't have any light bulbs back in those days, but then again, this is my fantasy. Maybe a smaller one. This one is too big. So, something like that. Oh, pido, pido, pido. Everything is falling down on me. Oh, thank you, Olga. I'm so happy I'm not the only one who's struggling with this. Where are my scissors? Nobody leaves this building. So my top layer is dry, but the one on the bottom isn't. You're off camera. Pay attention. I'm sorry. But you know, if I have to be on camera, I have to cut way too far ahead. I can't see because I have seen your eyes. I have to fix this because my paper went. Oh, can I get it off? No, I can't. No, we're not gonna cut out these small ones. Not gonna do that. So this is a taller one. I think we are gonna go a long way. So I will have to decide in a few minutes if I'm gonna quit and finish it later or finish it today. I have to have an idea of how much work I still have on this. And I think we will call it a day in just a few minutes. And if Rachel will let me, I come back and finish this creative. Can you see this is a bit bigger? So if you put this, that's too tall. Maybe if we cut off the cork, and it still doesn't work. Okay. Like this. But we have 3 more. off camera again. I'm a terrible person. I'm sorry. Shouldn't do that. I have to think of something that we can put over here so we don't have to look at that mistake I made. So it will be here. And I did pour some Finnebair molds to put in front of him, so we get more of a 3D effect. What else do I have to fix this, so I'm gonna think about that. This is my front guy. So I think I best thing will be to finish this in part 2, and because there's just too much, I have to put in the bottles, I have to fix this problem, put this guy in, color the light bulbs, get the bottles in, have to glue this together. It doesn't close anymore. Well, that's a bit sad. And then I still have to put on the Plague Doctor on the front and trim the edges, and that's way too much to finish today. So I will get in touch with Rachel to see if she would have me somewhere for another time to finish. And then, well, we post a date, but if I'm gonna do this now, I think I am. Yeah, well, I don't think so, but then, I can make sure everything is cut out already because I have way too much to fuzzy cut. Maybe that's because these are printable papers and I can use as much as I like and it will not cost me anything extra. I'm still Dutch. Oh, we're so cheap. I can't help it. I'm born here, so you have to blame my mom and dad for that part. But I think that is the best solution. So let's see if Rachel will have me some other time so I can finish this view, and otherwise I finish it on my YouTube and I will give a shout out on Facebook, and it will be okay. This was really, and I wanted to do this because I could have taken the easy way out and used the other papers, which are really pretty as well. I printed out one, which I can show you. Alrighty. Here they are. This is the one I printed out until now. And again, I put no, these are 4 on one page. And that was the original plan, to take one of these images and just add some of I got some really pretty sunflower. I got a really pretty sunflower mold from IOD, or the Stamperia mold with the sunflowers, but I really wanted to do this thing because I like those kind of things. It's just, personal preference. I can't help myself. So, thank you all for joining me on another time that was scheduled. But like I said, I honestly am drowning in work at the moment. It's really, it's not funny anymore, to be honest. And I was thinking, should I cancel or reschedule? But then again, if I cancel the whole thing, I should have some fun as well. So that's why the rescheduling, and well, that's why the big mess and the so not organized live from me this time. I will make sure I got everything prepped next time so you don't have to look at me cutting and fiddling the whole time. In the meantime, thanks a lot, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.